There he is having now double trouble early doors.
Well, that's a wonderful finish there from Hamilton. 25, treble 18, double 8. No problem at all. And so far, 3 doubles attempted, 3 doubles hit. First dart, twice by Hamilton, once by Taylor. Taylor an average only fractionally below 100. Hamilton 104.07, and I always stress that early in a contest it's perhaps we'll have to be wary about the averages, but this does represent a very, very fine start by these two.
And echoing that, a fine start was absolutely needed by Hamilton. I'm not saying it's the perfect start, but it's not far off. He really had to get out of his traps fast. 104 average against Taylor is going to be needed, I think, because Taylor tends to get really vicious around about legs 6 to 8 in a marathon like this. We could be in for over 30 legs of darts.
It's interesting that 95 finish we saw from Hamilton. He went the treble 18 route, but if Taylor had been on a potential finish himself as he gets his second 180, his second in successive legs, then he'd have almost certainly gone 20 ball.
Well, he's even doing better than me and John there. Like predicted, our projection, our business plan was that Hamilton would maybe averaging with 103. Now he's averaging 108.5. The power just below 100.
And Phil Taylor, having chatted to him about an hour ago, reminded me that Dennis Priestley hit him hard at the beginning of the game, and he said, I knew within minutes of the game starting that it was going to be a long and hard night. He said when Dennis started hitting those doubles, a 1-4-1 finish to start with, a 1-1-6 followed it soon afterwards, and I think he'll probably be thinking the same now. We've seen a magnificent start from Hamilton, a 1-1-4 finish as clean as a whistle, 95 a few seconds ago, and 2 180s.
Yes, that is a very big hand if you draw the parallel with poker. You've got to have all your deal, just like we saw with James Wade. Phenomenal 180 shooting by Shelton. But phenomenal. I like that little sort of Japanese bow that James did after he'd done a good shot to the audience. It was almost samurai protocol.
So good he was. Very good as
64.
Now then, it'll be the bull route, surely. It suggests treble 20, double 16. I'm not saying he's not going that way, but I think it'll be the bull route. Most players would go this way in these circumstances. Well, he's got 78 left here, Sid, so the treble 18 served him well when he wanted 95 a few minutes ago, and it's, double 12 for a break of throw.
On the wire! Taylor is usually not far off with the fat 9, double 8 shot. Fat 9, just in. Nearly slid into the wrong bed. 2 8, that was it, 9 double 8. Level game then! As a Stoke bloke has a poke in the double against another Stoke bloke.
Well, a missed dart at double 12 means that his 2 out of 3 is less than perfect, and a vital missed dart, we have to put it down as a costly one too. Taylor has 2 out of 3 as well. Of course, he had a shot earlier at the bull, and could have been 3-1, but Hamilton strikes me, Sid, as the last sort of player who's going to let that prey on his mind.
100.
Absolutely. Point that we picked out on his last game. He prowls the hockey. He doesn't look at what the other bloke's doing. His motto is play the board. Now, when I did a book with Phil Taylor a year ago, he said he played the opponent. So 2 different psyches at work.
And
140.
Hamilton said, didn't he, that in an earlier game against another lad from the Potteries, Adrian Lewis, he said, I started playing the player. I was aware of the player, became aware of what he was doing. Now then,
Look at that. Look at that, John, sorry. He is not looking at all at Taylor, what he does.
Exactly,
He
Sid.
looks down at his darts while Taylor's through, and that's concentration.
And that's playing the board. Yes, he's aware of what Taylor's happening. He can't help but hear what the referee is shouting, but he is totally and utterly focused on his own game. He can't do anything when all's said and done about the other player's throw, and he is the ultimate, if you like, player of the board.
Yeah, keep your eyes on him, the man in black, like a surgeon, getting ready for the operation. Look at Hamilton, fiddling with the darts, focused. Knows it's what he does rather than what Taylor does. That matters.
Tell you what, that takes some doing over a long, long period, and that's why this match might present him as well with questions to answer later on. Questions that he will be asking himself. We'll see if he can stay with Taylor late into the game, and he'll find out a little bit more about himself, Sid.
Good point. The averages are 99 to the man in black, 98 to the 7 times winner of this match play title, Phil Taylor.
Well, Phil Taylor is vastly experienced at Blackpool. This is his 53rd game on this stage, and he's won 47 of the 52 he's played so far, as Hamilton looking to make a hole in 159. Hamilton has one thing over Taylor. He's got a 100% record on this stage. Played 3, won 3.
But here's Taylor. The vital 5th leg before the break. This is where he always likes to get the job on an opponent. This was the circle where he did the 9-dot double it. It's a vital time for Taylor. The vital break. And both locked in terms of the average 98.7, 75% checkouts to Taylor, 67% checkout to Hamilton, and that is the cream de la milk, standard-wise.
Yeah, Chris Mason watching intently, and one of dart's great students, I would suggest, Sid. He knows everything about the game from the year dot, and watches just about every game on the stage, even when he himself has been knocked out.
But he didn't like it when a national red top had to say that his hammering by James Wade, 16-4, was one of the biggest ever dished out. Yeah, he bristled a bit at that. 14-1 on Taylor, 61 against Hamilton.
Yeah, the break with Taylor, and that first session was so identical to the first session Taylor played last night against Dennis Priestley, where Priestley had darts in the 4th leg to go 3, or a dart to go 3-1 up against the darts. Admittedly, Priestley also had darts in the 5th leg, 3, which he missed, but it's been identical to that. Hamilton starts with a 3-figure finish. Hit a couple of 180s and actually had a very good first session, but one missed dart cost him.
Well, I don't think there's anybody left at Stoke-on-Trent. Watching with the Skylark, where they like the beer, and they love their landlord, which this is. Polyglot, colourful crowd here. You loving this? Oh, yes! Well, he's doing a number on Taylor. 3 maximums to Hamilton. Zip to Taylor at the moment.
Even so, it may not profit him if Taylor hits another treble here, unless Hamilton, having taken out 114, can now take out 141. This is what Dennis Priestley did last night in the opening leg of the match, but really needs to take out this kind of figure. Treble he needs here. He's got it. Double 12. He missed it once. Surely not this time. Oh, unlucky.
Just pulled it. And we now normally what the maestro does when someone's missed, he puts the cane on their knuckles. He wants double 16. Gets it. Taylor-esque. You make